你好，我是林荣生，我来自新加坡，我是个 M+Visión Fellow。
Me llamo Eduardo Laje.
My name is Nicholas Durr.
Joaquín López Herraiz.
Me llamo Álvaro Sánchez Ferro.
Me llamo Carlos Castro González.
Soy Vicente Barot.
Merhaba, benim adım Yiğitcan Eryaman.
I'm Shivang Deve, I'm an M+Visión Fellow.
Mi nombre es Germán González.
我叫罗杰，我是2013年的 M+Visión Fellow.
My name's Ian Butterworth. I'm a 2013 M+Visión Fellow.
M+Visión is a consortium between the research institutes in Madrid and MIT, aimed at improving biomedical imaging, research, and entrepreneurship in both places.
The M+Visión program brings together medical imaging researchers from Boston and Madrid, and the fellows work with these people and resources to create medical imaging projects in a variety of fields.
So at the beginning of the fellowship, we have time to explore innovation opportunities in different areas of clinical practice so that you can find something you are passionate about.
M+Visión program is a multidisciplinary fellowship program. You have the chance to work with other experts from different areas like clinicians, physicians, engineers.
You learn what is the most direct way and important steps to take in order to solve that problem in an innovative way with technology, with the technology that we have at hand, or else technology that you can develop.
The M+Visión program is encouraging all its fellows to work on problems that will have an impact.
You need to kind of think a little outside the box in that you're not just trying to improve things slightly. You want to get a new view on a hard problem, and getting that new view, you want to try to think of new solutions that not just you can publish papers with, but you can actually have an impact, a tangible effect on society.
The idea of unmet need is really important because it will define the rest of your work. So you start by wondering what you want to solve. So it's like before working, like you want to see what the output of that work will be.
It's very different from a study program or a postdoc in the way that you need to develop your own research project.
Here you're free to decide your own research direction, what you're interested in, perhaps find out something that you didn't know much about, but it turns out that you're interested in, and then work on that.
So it's not for people that want to push the envelope of the technology that they already know very deeply. It's for people that want to learn about practical clinical needs and then approach these needs with technology ambivalence and really try to figure out what's the best opportunity for any technology to meet that need that you've learned about.
Once we have an idea that we'd like to explore, we work collaboratively with the multidisciplinary team to come up with solutions.
They give you a lot of flexibility and leave it up to you to decide what you want to do and then provide the resources for you to do that.
The program emphasizes leadership and teamwork, and it gives you the opportunity to lead projects in a multidisciplinary fashion.
I think it's much better than a common postdoc because you have much more opportunities of make connections with other people.
You can reach whatever end goal you have in mind, whether it be a startup company or publishing papers, strengthening collaborations between Madrid and Boston.
It's a really rare opportunity where at this stage of our career, you get to pursue a project which you yourself define.
So in comparison with other postdocs, it's a very intense experience. You take many risks, stepping out of your field of knowledge and trying to have a real impact in the world, and that's what I really like about it.
The successful fellow needs to be very creative, very caring about the medical field, and also not afraid of admitting something will not work.
The whole process of selecting a project and this idea generation is about trying to create an idea, but an idea that potentially would have a big impact and people would benefit from it.
So the fellowship has reshaped my career path as a researcher and as a professional.
For me, M+Vision has been a great experience because it's given me a chance to act as a principal investigator. With the support of the M+Vision consortium, I can manage a project in a junior principal investigator role.
It's a really useful experience, really powerful to have the amount of feedback that we have and the amount of expertise in the meetings, and it allows you to avoid making a lot of mistakes.
It has been fun, it has been a lot of work, and having the knowledge of humanity accessible to you and just telling you like, okay, take your previous expertise and put it into this context, can you do something? That's the question I want to keep asking myself continuously.
M+Vision has been good for me because I think it has helped me identify what really matters in science.
At the end they ask you, recommend or not recommend? I would say recommend.
If someone asks me if should do the fellowship, I will really encourage this person to do the fellowship because he will learn a lot how to do research that will have impact on society.
If you're interested in innovating with biomedical technology and you want to take a non-traditional approach,
and to develop projects that will have a real impact on healthcare that you can see.
If you want to be challenged, pursue your ideals.
If you want to work with like-minded individuals,
at top-notch places, I encourage you to apply to the M+Vision Fellowship Program.